Good morning, guys. Today I'll be reading you a poem which I wrote back in May, entitled Il-Leġġenda tal-Warda Bkiet. The central theme of this poem is hope. Quelle surprise, huh? Hope is the primary theme, and for the most part, in all my writings. Nishtiq ngħid ħaġa waħda, so get to know a bit about me. When I was a kid, maybe I was 10 years old, kont ispirata ħafna mill-poeżiji u kienu jisaħruni l-poeżiji l-leġendi ta' Patri Ġużedelija. But I pick up sources of inspiration here and there. There's no one specific book, no one specific instance or movie, or I pick up bits and pieces here and there. Also, my genre of writing is epic fantasy, folklore, fairy tales, and I remember with fondly this book that I loved reading a lot when I was about 11 years old. About folklore tales, and book of folklore tales, and my favorite story legend was the Firebird. That was the inspiration for one of my poems in my first poetry publication, Confessions of a Burning Soul. It was an inspiration for a tale of true love's kiss, an epic gay romance. And also I liked another favorite of mine was Beowulf, Grendel's mother. I was particularly fascinated by and curious about Grendel's mother. And also The King and the Minotaur. That was also one of my favorite legends when I was 9 years old. And another poem inspired by a book that I loved reading when I was like in my preteens. This book was called Il-Tentazzjonijiet ta' Mara, ta' Bertram Clay. And this was the inspiration for a poem that I wrote, Rain and Christoph, again for my first poetry collection, Confessions of a Burning Soul. And also, I was fascinated by the myth of Icarus and Daedalus. And there's a poem which I love so much by Jack Gilbert called Flying and Failing. And my favorite line in that poem is, remember that Icarus also flew. Għaxi kultant ħafna drabi nispiċaw neħlu fin-negattività, anki meta tispiċċa xi storja ta' mħabba, it could be anything, biberija, whatever. Naraw biss, if the ending was bad, naraw biss il-ħażin. Ma narawx is-sabi, jew il-memorji sbieħ, għax what was to a person? Sinjal li l-persuna kella l-pozittiv, and I really dislike seeing partners slam each other and stigmat at each other, especially married couples, not necessarily married, cohabitating couples, anyone really, or even if you're just, if you're in a relationship and it ends badly, there's no need li tħammeċ il-persuna l-oħra. Għax inti xi ħaġa pożittiva kellha l-persuna biex inti you started a relationship with them and you pursued a relationship with them. And but u di f'kollox f'kull aspett tal-ħajja, anki fil-fallimenti li jkollna. Just like that line in the poem, Flying and Failing, remember that Icarus also flew. Aħna, we get neħlu fuq, despite his father's warnings, Icarus, not to get too close to the sun, because the wax would melt and he would fall to his death, aħna neħlu fuq dik. Pero, meta ikonna fallimenti fil-ħajja, da fallimenti dejjem ħajkun hemm. Tluħ u nżur. Pero, fil-fallimenti neħlu hemm. Naraw, nibdew ngħidu għax inti kollok falliment fil-ħajja ma jfissirx li inti il-persuna falliment. Oh, besides, and that's why I'm going to return to hope. Because when you have hope, it strengthens you. It makes you self-sufficient. And it makes you rise up and rebuild. Bħal-istorja tal-Warda. Il-Warda fil-bidu simbolikament insibuha qed tmut. Però mbagħad fl-aħħar wara li għaddiet minn proċess ta' nikiet umrar, mbagħad bl-għajnuna tal-ħamima u tat-tama, primarjament it-tama, hija mhux tal-li bdiet ħajja ġdida, tal-li ħajja ġdida mhux bil-fors tfisser ħajja ġdida, jista' jkun ukoll ifisser bidu ġdida, poetry and art is open to interpretation. Imma li qed ngħid huwa, as long as we have hope, dejjem hemm lok għal bidu ġdid. Dejjem hemm lok għal nħobb ngħidha ħafna reawakening. Reawakening, we can reinvent ourselves, rebuild, and one failure, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 failures doesn't mean that we are a failure, that l-persuna hija falliment. Għax tittara inti persuna, the test of how strong a person is, strength is measured by the ability of a person to rise up, from the abyss of despair. Issa, qed inkun poetika, però kif inti dana meta persuna tgħaddi minn momenti diffiċli, minn hardships, kif inti how you tackle them, how you emerge from them, not saying necessarily unscathed, because our experiences shape us, and sometimes they do leave scars, yes. But you know what I view scars as a testimony of survival. I always say, wear your scars with pride. Don't hide, don't cover up your scars, because scars mean that you are stronger than what tried to hurt you. So wear your scars with pride and have hope, because ultimately hope is the key to ħanida bil-Malti, ħalli iktar namlu ħoss. Hope, it-tama hija ċavetta ta' salvazzjoni. And I'm saying salvazzjoni fl-ebda mod, I'm not making any religious references, I'm spiritual, I'm not religious, but that's besides the point. Is-salvazzjoni hija għax nemmen ħafna. I love this quote, l'unika persona che possa salvarti sei tu. U għax mbagħad meta ikollok ħanerġa' lura għat-tama, jekk ikollok it-tama, I'm not saying false hope, għax mbagħad I define myself, I'm head in the clouds, but feet planted firmly on the ground. So I like the best of both worlds. And I like loopholes as well. Le, ma ħalina mitċajt. Le, meta ikun hemm it-tama, dejjem ħajkun hemm opportunità li tibda mill-ġdid. Li no matter what happens, no matter how much the wind tries to knock you down, you know that you will rise back up you will rise back up and, blossom. Like a phoenix rises from the ashes. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. Because as long as hope hope is the ultimate weapon to shield us, to fight against the darkness. When darkness is confronted with hope, it can never win. So anyway, I hope you enjoy my poem, Il-Leġġenda tal-Warda Bkiet. I'll be posting more poetry recitals on my YouTube channel, Poems by Joanne Bugeja, because I have been absent for a few months from my channel, but now I'm back. And for me, my poetry is my life. It's the love of my life. Writing is the love of my life, and it gives me, great joy, and I'm much better at writing and expressing myself through my writing than through the written word, than through verbal communication. Because I'm more intense in my writings than when speaking, face to face verbally. I'm more intense, and it's like the words that flow through me and drip onto right through the, they flow through me onto the pen and drip onto the paper, and it's so liberating. Writing is so liberating, and it's my writing is my haven.